Hello everybody, my name is Donut Cat and welcome back to Beacon Pines. From now on, we're going to start doing mega episodes, like 2-hour episodes of this game playthrough, so I can finish it in time, because Atomic Heart, a video game that has music composed by Mick Gordon, is right around the corner. I am very excited for it. It's filling the hole in my heart that Stalker 2 made when Putin decided to be a fucking Nazi. I pre-ordered this game. I want to play it day one when it comes out. I don't care if I get called out for content harvesting. I am fucking excited for that game. But yeah, so I want to finish a series before I start another one, though. So we're going to finish Beacon Pines. I'm very excited. So you get 2 hours now of me trying not to get these fucking kids murdered, which I am horrible at. And I just think on my day. God damn it! Oh.
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched.
I think we already did this one.
For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire...
Yeah, we've already done this one.
Again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything. Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Alright, lady, you got it. I want to keep reading though, I'm dumb as shit.
I don't mean that.
Oh. I was full on ready to leave you, I apologize.
We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Okay, we haven't tried Sly Cop, but we just did that one, if I remember correctly. Did that one. Shit! Strange, fight, flight, shame, refuse. That's Iggy hanging on for dear life. I remember that. That, like, genuinely kind of broke me a little bit. I was real sad. Let's relive it! Ha ha ha! Refuse!
Luca had no choice but to refuse Iggy's request. He tightened his grip and reached for the walkie-talkie in his pocket. A wild delight crept onto Mr. Kerr's face. That's a good lad. Now, radio for help.
Shake Iggy aggressively, see if he'll let go.
He begged Luca with his eyes one last time. But Luca pressed the button and called out. We need help. Mr. Kerr is in danger. It wasn't long before they were once again surrounded by clipboards. Mr. Kerr sighed with relieved frustration. There you are. You really are a worthless lot, aren't you? Mirror, now. A clipboard dutifully produced an ornate ivory hand mirror, and Mr. Kerr began preening his tousled hair.
Wow, this guy's a fucking cunt.
Ah, that's better. Mr. Van Horn, I applaud your sharp thinking under duress.
Dress these nuts, bitch.
I'll put in a good word for you with the founder. Take them away. A swarm of hands overpowered Luca. The last thing he saw before a cloth bag was pulled over his head was the defeated look on Iggy's face. The end.
Are you fucking...
I think this was one of those times where doing the right thing was the wrong thing.
Yeah, I figured, but you gotta try it, because I've used all my charms. There's only one more charm to do, and I don't know if that's gonna grow the tree more. Fuck it, try it. Son of a bitch. I'm to be Sly Cop. I liked it when, I can't think of his name. I want to say Chunk. Hey, Luca, you know, the fucking, cause there's Luca, and there's Beck, and there's... The fuck is that fucker's name? Sly Cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop interrogation.
Why can't I think of his name?
Luca and Rollo ducked behind a barrel,
God.
leaving Beck to her task.
Ah.
With a few
Time to put up
snaps,
Russian
she
accent.
roused Mr.
Hi.
Tolliver.
Yeah. Hey, yo, wake the fuck up, suka. What's going on here? You, that Midwell girl. Please, call me back. Sorry about all this.
Mr. Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper, are you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face.
That's fucking smart. Oh my god.
She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be
Flanders
easy.
is dumb. You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Spark fuck, I can't speak English, I'm not from here. Operation Sparkplug has us on edge. I guess she thought you needed some backup. But she sent a child? You better wait. Yeah, I'm not from here. I'm from Soviet Union, Russia, USSR. Parents moved away because Gulag was terrifying. What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect child? I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
Had to be uncomfortable, yes? Hello, yeah. I just opened up my backpack. Whoops. But you understand, we never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true. So, it turns out we're voting there to...
Beck twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
destroy the... oh, I did that in the wrong... destroy the evidence.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, the old gal is nothing but is not thorough. I can't speak fucking English. I am from Russia.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her, though. If anyone to find out we are going to destroy the source... oh god, I just threw up in my mouth. We're both... well, we both know how bad that might be. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
You sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good. There's one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing really. The other day I had a radio on scan while restocking the candy shelf. And wouldn't you know it, I intercepted an odd phrase in Perennial Harvest transmission. Underground secrets. That's... I don't speak fucking English, god damn it. That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. So we have the password, know where to put it. It's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I got this under control. That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned
fuck.
and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
How the fuck did that work? You guys catch that? Sure did. The whole time Mr. Tolliver had a candy... This whole time Mr. Tolliver had a candy shelf. But all he ever sells us is apples.
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
The password, Rollo. Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about what's on that candy shelf. Fine. In the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. And a good spy transmission is never what it seems.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning. Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried, covered. Could it be a cover-up? Maybe. Maybe it's one of those letters and number thingies. So you would be 21. Why the fuck did I pull that out of? N would be 14. D would be... Oh, it's an anagram. Nuncreed's drugstore.
Luca and Beck looked at Rollo with amazement.
Rollo, that was incredible. Well, it's neither Cred's nude rug store. Yeah, I think you were right the first time. How'd you do that? What can I say? I love ciphers. Well, I guess we know where to go next. The music kicked in and blew my eardrums out. All this far. Okay, I already knew about Nuncreed because he locked me in the fucking phone booth. Oh no, not Miss Fratelli. Santa Maria. Miss Fratelli. Guys, I gotta go talk to her. Miss Fratelli. No, stay there. Stay there. I need to go talk to Miss Fratelli. Stop! Me! Only! You! And you! And me! Stop! You scared me after. Oh, I can't do Italian. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Talva around, have you? Nope. He's got me waiting around like this last slice of pie. Oh, fuck. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Oh, I'm gonna get myself killed. Alright. Later, cutie.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Later, cutie. Why you guys fucking leave me? Stop. Let me be cool real quick. See if Beck likes that. What up, gamers? Anyways. Oh, shit. You're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. Was caught up with work. Work? You? I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh, what do you have to report? What is this insipid town festival really about? I think
looked around nervously.
I think Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so I could make friends. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are in this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Was our father's town. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, Eris. And he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. That is just a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damn backyard. They're dumping their nasty little secrets on us. When this all inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make now, sister. The town is going to change, whether you like it or not. And we're going to be... Now, are we going to choose to be part of that future, or be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus. But you will always just be Gus. Good night, Eris. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. Hey, oh. It's getting late, children. Fuck you. I want to know what she's reading. Hello?
Knowledge, he spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. I do hate it when villains make a good point.
How many books do you read a day, lady? Oh, little man. Other Russian kid. I don't know why you're
Solomon
Russian.
stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Yeah. Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still in there? I'm afraid not. Then where did you get the candy from? You might say we have arranged it.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Sometimes it's the small pleasures in life. Though we might not always have family to rely on, licorice has never let me down. Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice, but wherever floats your goat. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection. Oh yeah, I guess. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. I always wondered why Mr. Nuncreed kept licorice in stock. You must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile. I just realized that I just did Russian for Luca. Shut up, Luca, you're Russian. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold hard cash. Later, little man. Well, he's great. It's locked.
There's gotta be more clues.
The phone booth.
Okay, let's see.
Phone booth, phone booth, phone booth, phone booth. Oh. Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Besides Mr. Nuncreed, no. Oh my god.
Her hands on the glass to peek inside.
The light's on, bro. This is no normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad?
Kren's Nude Rug Store!
I mean,
Underground secrets. The password.
Beck flung open the door, and they all squeezed in.
alright. Let's see here.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Underground. That hurt. Ow. Cracked my knuckles too hard. Secrets. Sounds like that did something. Great. Now what? I guess we... Ah!
The inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground.
A washing machine.
The air
Wait.
was stagnant and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
Oh, there's the cracked suit that I broke.
I knew it.
You knew there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone booth?
Of course I did. Didn't I say that?
No. I definitely thought it. Look, do you remember when we said how cool it would be if the transdimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue number 12 were real? Rollo, at one point or another, you said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic. That's why I'm such a good predictor. Don't get in the tube. Don't get in the fucking tube. It looks like each of these has something written on them. You gonna read it off for me? No? This suit has a broken mask. Yeah, it's the one I broke with a tile. So, have we found our mysterious warehouse creeper? We at least found their hazmat suit. If it walks like Mr. Nuncreed and talks like Mr. Nuncreed, let's not jump to conclusions. Just saying it. Mining Operations Alpha. I hope the other ones say Beta and Charlie. You guys have mines here? Not that I know of. This town is all farms and fertilizer. And a series of tubes. Like the internet. It always says you can only trust a miner up to the point when they all hit English. When they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation. That's the thing about Pa. You don't always realize what he means until it's too late. If that doesn't say Beta, I'm gonna lose him. Perennial Harvest main office. Are these elevators? That's where my ma works. What does she do? Science stuff. Is she involved in all of this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? True. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. That's a lot of buttons. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech.
Rollo's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Fuck. Rollo, what did you do? Nothing! I didn't even mow yet! What was that? Hi. Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here. Getting another tube. I have an Xbox information. Just get back! Nuncreed. Shit. 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 Awesome! You all need to come with me. Now. Not going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. Mr. Underground Secrets? I told them it was an absurd password. But they love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. I don't care about our skins. I've gotten these kids at least 20 times by now. Gotten these kids killed at least 20 times by now. Rollo maybe less. That's probably like why he would like to save his skin. But you are basically fucking ghosts by now. Hold on now. I like my skin. This all stops now, Nuncreed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sound just like him. If you say my dad, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Waltz. You don't get to talk about my dad. I fucking opened up that. There we go. You don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends back before...
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
all of this. That's a lie. It's true. I used to bounce you on my knee. That's fucking weird. I mean, it's not weird, but that's like a weird thing to recall. I used to basically be your grandpapa. And then I didn't, because I killed your fucking dad. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Reality, complications, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealist doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. both hell-bent on helping folk.
So you were his sidekick?
No, we were partners. He helped the patients, and I helped him. Yep, total sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes to us, says he's got an opportunity. He found something he didn't quite understand, and he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. And my dad said no. Your father and I both believed in helping people. But the thing I could never get him to understand was it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then. Classic sidekick to villain plotline.
Shut up, Rollo.
Walt loved being righteous almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing, though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said,
Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, he'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone. Isn't that what you're doing right now, Nuncreed?
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharper's long gone, but he still got me saying yes. Another point through the sub-story? Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
Alright, Rollo, kill him. I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of this, but you forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
What?
You really don't know. My Gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose. Juniper?
Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party. She's gonna disrupt the festival? Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
How does she know? Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's say this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. She's got maps and Shut up, dude!
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do right now! She doesn't understand what she's messing with. Tell me now! She's in danger, boy! I don't know. She had a map with a mark on the fountain in town square. The fountain, but why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She knows about the source!
What the heck is the source?
She tried to destroy the source she could catalyze and... Dear God, she's gonna freeze us all. You all need to run.
Run where?
Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. That did not go how I expected. So,
we're totally following him, right?
totally. See you on the other side. Oh my fucking God. I was praying that they wouldn't. You good? Duh. I love this sound. Molotov.
Chapter 8. The Cold, Hard Truth. Beck leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera, as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carom her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth. Then, all of a sudden, as if minutes had passed...
Oh yay, we're
instant,
back! Yeah, I hate
waves
that
to
fucking
view.
place. Oh, we're gonna see Nat again, right? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. If we saw Nat.
We all remember that, right?
A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
Rollo's wearing shorts, too. Huh. Bonk. I was expecting one of them just to fly out and faceplant. That was intense? Nah. I think I might have parted with some fluids there. Any idea where we are? Somewhere cold. Doesn't look like it's got on any of us. Oh, he's talking about pissing himself. It didn't feel like we traveled that far. So where did it all go? That's funny. This place sucks. Why would anyone even want to blow something up out here? The only way to find out, I suppose. We gotta catch up with Nuncreed. I think he went this way. I didn't realize what Rollo was talking about, but he pissed himself. He was like, I wonder where it went. Yeah, let me just head west anyway. No. Hello, we're back. Perennial harvest is destroyed. Okay, I guess I'm not taking the bridge. This is starting to feel real familiar. I may not be most well versed in all things Beacon Pines, but this does sort of look like a frozen hellscape of town. I got it. It's obvious now. Mr. Nuncreed is an alien. Rollo, stick with me. His species can only live in sub-zero temperatures. Oh boy, here we go again. The source is base camp dimension, so the source is their base camp dimension, so naturally they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through the metallic wormholes back there. The final objective: kill us all and shapeshift into Beacon Pine citizens of their choosing. You never really had me, but you very much lost me there. You get used to it. We should keep moving. Boink, 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 boink. Oh. Oh, I don't tip-tap. No. My tip-taps aren't perfect, so I can't space them out good.
As they rounded the corner to the frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nuncreed inching
shit.
toward a pit at its center.
Grandmama, no.
He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild. Upon
We're gonna die
distance,
again.
Luca recognized what Nuncreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Holy fuck. Juniper, you don't know what you think you're doing. But I assure you, this is not going to solve anything. If you drop that, you've doomed this whole town.
Oh, it wasn't me who doomed this town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. You and your co-conspirators.
Gran? What's happening?
Luca, you and your friends need to leave. Right this moment.
Mr. Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
Listen to your grandma, Luca. This is between me and Juniper.
Rollo and Beck held steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You've got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over that torch. You don't understand what you're doing.
How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Luca, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie?
If it weren't for him, your father might still be alive.
Mr. Nuncreed winced with anguish. His voice hardened.
That's not true.
They both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas about how to affect change.
Very confident that your way just happened to line your pockets.
No, it's not fair.
They menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge.
Oh no.
Amid a blur of emotions and memories, Luca's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed,
No.
as if to give him the stage.
And in the stillness, he began to...
And in the stillness, he began to weep. It was all just too much. Falling to his knees, Luca whimpered softly. The tears crystallized as they hit the snow. Gran stared at Luca for a moment with warm sympathy, remembering why this was all necessary.
This will all make sense soon, Luca. Then everything can go back to normal. I promise.
She stiffened up.
You can't hide behind those people any longer, Joseph. Once their precious source is destroyed, we'll all see their loyalties fall.
Juniper. Don't.
Ignoring his final plea, Gran flung the torch
God
into the
damn
deep
it.
darkness. She smiled and exhaled in relief. Mr. Nuncreed moaned in resignation. The torch echoed as it ricocheted down the hole,
Fuck.
punctuated with a
And we're
thud.
You see, Joseph, I've learned a very important lesson in my life. If you want things to change, then you must be willing to freeze them.
Before Gran could finish, the ground
And-
shook her to silence.
No. And those kids died again.
Gran only had time to spin around and run to Luca. Her attempt to shield him, an honorable but trifling act. Unflinching love, pitted against an unthinking horror, there was no contest. Her warm embrace froze in an instant. That is where they remain, fixed in place, forever. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a town brought low by its secrets, sits the frozen statues of a misguided band of meddlers. The end. Well, that was dire. On the bright side, we finally figured out where all the ice is coming from. Now, we just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
Okay, let's just hum. That's all we can do. Let me do the sing-me song. You just made it because it was just like, oh, yelling at each other. I'm a little baby man. I'm gonna hum. And nobody
In the
heard me because the wind
stillness,
was too loud.
He began to hum. After the death of his father, Luca had trouble sleeping. Each night, his mother would sit at the foot of his bed and hum a gentle melody. It was the only thing that could calm his mind. The only thing that, however briefly, could make it all seem okay. That melody pervaded every memory Luca had of his mother. Shivering in the raw snow, he
Don't make
began
me
to
hum
hum
this,
it out
please.
loud. Gran lowered the torch, listening closely. As recognition slowly set in, her keepsake. Those countless nights of consolation. The incomparable loss they shared together.
Oh, thank God.
She
I thought
let
he was
the
going to
torch
slip and
fall
fall
to
and
the
kill us
snow
anyways, and that's just the end of the game.
A few steps toward Luca was all she could bear before dropping to the snow herself. Through a flood of tears, she began to hum along, note for note. Luca lifted his head in astonishment. The last time he heard that melody was the last night he saw his mother.
Oh, do you know? I'm so sorry, my little buckaroo. Buckaroo? The only people who call me that are Dad and your mother.
Luca blinked through blurry, watery eyes, trying to see more clearly. He could just make out the impression of a familiar face. He peered across the snowscape at the woman on her knees. Something about her was undeniably his mother. Only smaller, older,
Mom?
changed.
That's right, buckaroo. Mom!
Luca sprinted as fast as he could toward his mother. They held each other close, and the cold retreated from their bodies.
Eleanor? I thought you were gone? You should have known I would never abandon my son.
Eleanor looked down at Luca, tightening her
How?
embrace in an appeal for forgiveness.
You're a smart man, Joseph. I thought you'd have pieced it together by now. You were exposed. The goop! Oh shit! She got gooped! And because it made Beck's hair gray, the fucking old lady. She got gooped! Oh my god! It makes sense now! Oh! Fuck! Mom, I don't understand any of this. What happened to you? Where'd you go? Why'd you leave me? I never left you. I was always right there, Luca. Why'd you lie to me? It tore me up, Luca, but I did it to keep you safe. I thought that getting answers would help us both move on. But the more I discovered, the more I realized the danger we were in. Until perennial harvest was stopped, it was better if everyone thought I was gone. You could have trusted me. These are bad people, Luca. They wouldn't stop until they got what they wanted. They don't care who gets hurt in the process. Then, what do? We have to stop them.
Joseph
They can't be
slumped into the
stopped.
cold, wet snow.
This is too big. I'm done fighting fire with fire. No more lies. I see now.
For the first
There's a
time in
better
a
way
long
to stop
time,
perennial
her
harvest.
voice felt like her own
The
again.
cold, hard truth.
Luca gazed down at Nuncreed with pity. He looked small.
Come on, everyone. We've got a party
Joseph
to crash.
stared into the snow, as if searching it for answers.
You don't understand. He always wins. That was fucking crazy, though. Oh, shit. Oh!
Chapter 9. The devil you know.
I know she was gooped.
7 months ago. Eleanor Van Horn crept down the
remember
maze of
that.
sterile
was
hallways
important.
under perennial harvest. She stopped in front of the large steel door
Let me
marked
adjust my
Deep
headphones one sec.
Engineering. No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand. The stolen
I
keycard
didn't let her
worked as
finish.
promised, and the door bust open with mechanical efficiency. She was immediately hit with the smell of disinfectant. It was some sort of
I'm
laboratory.
assuming that's goop.
In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base. She rushed to the desk
Time goop.
and began shifting through the piles of papers. They were experiment reports on something called Tempus liquamen. There were dozens of them, every one stamped failed. Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room,
It's the
eventually
goop.
landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove inside.
And that is what is about all fuck. And that is what change is all about.
Minecraft mining noises.
Grabbing the future by the neck, the scruff of the neck, and making things happen. Change is a choice. I'm tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that?
This man is a liar.
Excuse me? I will not. This town has a dangerous secret, and perennial harvest only exists to keep it hidden.
Nonsense.
They picked up the whole damn town and moved in right under our noises.
You're not making any sense, dear.
Imagine such a thing. It's absurd and just plain
Mr.
impossible.
Kerr addressed the crowd with
They
a
promised they
sarcastic
could
tone.
fix the foul harvest.
They told us they would clean this place up. We just had to leave town for a few days. But while they had us evacuated, Miss Hartford, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to. You're afraid of a lot of things, aren't you? You schniveling little worm.
This is growing tiresome.
A little help, please.
50 clipboards.
Don't you all see this?
Fuck.
Don't you all see? This festival is a sham. An excuse to have the whole town gathered in one place.
They're planning something awful.
You know. I don't know what. These people are wicked.
I got an Xbox notification. One sec.
Don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof.
I am the proof. I'm Eleanor Van Horn.
And now this whole town is paying the
Whispers
price.
filtered through the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry about this disruption. My associates will take this obviously disturbed woman somewhere comfortable, so she can get the help she needs.
She's not the only one who's she's not the one who's disturbed. You two-timing clown. You all know there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way. The truth is,
What? That's quite enough, Mr. Nuncreed.
yes, sir.
Take them away.
No, I want them to see this. The ever-tempestuous Eleanor Van
Torment
Horn.
dragged on Joseph Nuncreed's
Like a
face.
weed that's burrowed in where it doesn't belong. I must confess, you look dreadful. I'm willing to bet that's Sharper Valentine. I'm pointing at my TV. That's Sharper Valentine. I'm betting money on it. Consider yourself in rare company. You've managed to pull one on over me. It won't happen again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party, but alas, I expect something a bit more impressive than an incoherent rambling. No matter, your failures are yours to bear.
And discarding it to the ground.
Mr. Kerr. Yes, sir? It's a shame to cut short, but I thank you for that rousing oratory. I will take it from here. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. You've done quality work for me, William. You can look forward to the recompense we agreed upon. Founder, you are most gracious. Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out. That's how he got the candy from Mr.
Kerr gave a bow of deference. Gasps rippled through the crowd.
You can all call me Sharper
Solomon pulled a glass vial
Valentine.
from his pocket. In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
The true Sharper Valentine.
A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips. His
Damn.
body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared
What?
into a belching
No.
green mist.
Ah, so you didn't see that coming. Good.
A hushed
Well,
horror gripped
this is
the
quite
crowd.
the improvement.
This is
Everything
a
looks so
story
much
about
smaller
change.
now. Eleanor was right about one thing. The festival was a ruse. I wanted you all to witness my glorious return with your own eyes. Why does everyone look so downtrodden? This is a celebration, people. Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Mr. Kerr, be a deal and reveal the sign. Ha! Wonderful. Sharper, you malicious bastard. Mal. He looks goofy. I'm glad you're back so I can tell you to your face. You destroyed this town. You ain't gonna let you get away with these again.
Frustrated grumbles sprinkled
I'm
through the
sorry.
crowd.
This is not the time for audience participation. Some assistance, Mr. Kerr. You coward! Does anyone else have anything to contribute? I thought so. Did you all truly believe you could be free of me? A town of
William
complete and
Kerr
utter
gave a subtle
fools.
nod to the
You people
clipboards.
should be celebrating my return. You clearly lost without me. And that leads me nicely to my children.
Helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
Daddy? Son of a bitch. Daddy? I can't do it. Daddy? Daddy? I gave you both the greatest gift a parent can give. Oh my god, I've never seen this man smile before. That's crazy. The opportunity to prove yourselves in my absence. Squandered. I say, I'm disappointed. Will be an understatement. Oh fuck, I can't read. To say I'm disappointmented would be an understatement. I can't read. But silence, Augustus. An adult is speaking. I don't know which is worse. A son who is completely hopeless, or a daughter with such a potential who inevitably lets me down. Eris, you fail me with admirable consistency. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. Father, You've been wasting my time, dear. What have you accomplished? I was focused on cementing our legacy. Legacy? Who needs a legacy when you can just live forever? But what about... It's alright, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now, where's Joseph? You didn't take off the opportunity... You didn't take the opportunity to slip off, did you? The fuck you want? Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph. I think you've said enough. Nonsense. These people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been. I only did what I did because he left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simply too weak to take it. No matter. Cheer up. You're about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was a sorrier state than any of you. An aging actor desperate to recapture his youth. He played his part, and soon he'll be able to play the leading man again. Forever, in fact, if he remains loyal. That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already frithered away with my goodwill. 1 second, I need to restart my recording. We're back. I hope we're back at least. Anyways, Beacon Pines is mine again, and I'm willing to share its spoils in exchange for absolute loyalty.
Are you saying William Kerr was never in charge of Perennial Harvest?
Huh. You think that puffed up blatherskite could have accomplished any of this? Dawn, I suppose it's time for your big exclusive. I just realized I'm looking for Beck's parents in the crowd. Also, the little dog in front by Gran and the other dog, the fat dog, or the chunky dog. What about him? Because he constantly is hanging around with Sharper.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride.
Why is there a bear by the
He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt
Beck's
frivolous.
parents? They aren't here. Anyways, you see, I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I orchestrated my return. Someone to misdirect, lie, build this town for a spell. So I invented William Kerr. Take your bow, you've earned it. Patrick Z. Montesquieu, Thespian, extraordinance at your service. Founder, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. It truly was the role of a lifetime. Why? So this Bill Kerr was a patsy the whole time?
A preposterously elaborate bow.
Now that your secret is out in the open, what's it to stop the town from rising up against you? No, that's the delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. I will make those fears manifest for anyone who steps out of line. The choice is simple. I'm not afraid of you. Ha! The young hero. I've kept an eye on you, a keen eye on you, boy. You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plans. What a pity. If things could have gone a bit differently. You might have had your moment of triumph. But that's fate for you. You can't do this. Oh, but I can. I've won. You never underestimate what a great man can do given time. And now, time is my plaything. Perhaps the most expensive thing I've ever bought. But well worth it. Ha! not doing it again. Enough chit-chat. Let's get to work, shall we? Wow, no hesitation?
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles. And so, Sharper set about remaking the town in his own image. The fertilizer factory.
Oh, I got a new charm. That's right.
Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties. Beacon Pines became famous, a secretive town that, for the right price,
So we got
shared
Mama
its
Dearest
gifts with
back,
all.
but
Gifts
that's
that
not for
became
long.
more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer. The
Windows to the soul.
This is wrong,
Malice.
but things are
Whoa.
becoming clearer now.
Oh, that's right. That's when he sends
You
me
can
into
feel
the
it,
abyss.
right? We
Malice.
can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing. Let's see.
I just want this all to be over.
Of course. I'm sure this will all work out soon enough.
I should get going. I told Roxy to check
There
in
was
for
a
Rollo at the
malice
treehouse.
lurking behind those eyes, like
Oh,
a
fuck
trap
yeah.
ready to
Of
spring.
course. Luca,
Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his
Luca,
shoulder.
you know your
Something
dad and I
wasn't
were
right.
good friends
He
back in
didn't
the
know
day.
why, but something was telling Luca
You can
to
come
get
to me
out of there.
with anything. Anything at all.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Yeah, no. Yeah, little dog man.
What's the old lady reading?
He looked down and muttered in a gruff voice. Mom always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up, but my problems always seem to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sense a big trouble ahead.
Foreshadowing.
Oh my, wait a minute. Does she read something related to what you did last?
Or foreshadowing. Because that's what happened last ending. Hey, boys. These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I agree. It is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if someone... I want to know what little man is. Identify yourself, please.
Nellie Maudwill. I work here now.
I'm unable to locate you on a staff role.
Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow.
The two
Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight and get a few things
done.
done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized.
Thank you.
Our harvest awaits. Do I know back in this timeline? I don't think I do. Meaning I'm gonna get abducted by her again. Treehouse. That way. Hey, little man. Oh, I have new charms. Little Luca's horns aren't as big, too. I never realized that. Crooked. Yikes. I forgot how to fish in this game. Yeah, it's the tabs. I didn't do it. You have to reel in a bit faster.
The cats will lose interest.
I forgot how to do it. I begin. Okay.
Luca tied a bent nail.
Yeah, I forgot
onto
how
the
to
line.
fish in this game. No big deal.
If all you have is a hammer,
That's how you do it. Is that a picture of me and is Pop and Mom? Oh.
Luca tied a bent. If
It's a
all
photo of you and Uncle Joseph.
Let me see that. Huh. Look at those two young fools.
How did I end up at the bottom of the pond?
Who can say?
Some things are just hard to explain.
I miss Uncle Joseph.
How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore?
He's busy with his new job at the Valentines.
What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us?
It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Oh, well. Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? Oh, I thought he was going to get out. I got scared. Wow, I really... Crazy. No. Run away. Goodbye, Papa. Keep out. Treehouse. Okay, I think we're gonna run into Iggy. No. Because my coat's still there.
Luca tied a shoe. What fish could resist?
Oh, well, wherever you are. I hope you're okay. Beanbags are so comfortable if you can get the right one.
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Me.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
Beacon Pines.
Once
I know
again,
what the source is.
Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go.
Eat it.
He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. "That's up to you." Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real? Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me." Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?"
Oh, I thought that was in real life.
"I'm as real as
Icky?
the part of you that's
Are you in there?
angry he's gone." Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. so. His father pulled him in for an embrace.
Iggy time.
Time to go, buckaroo. Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor. A commanding voice rumbled from below. Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch,
Iggy's
the
not
door
that big.
knocked open.
Oh
Chapter 5.
my god.
Dangers big
Rollo
and
hit
small.
puberty.
Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak.
Stop
under
right there,
significant
or
weight.
I'll...
Keeping his eyes fixed on the
Sheesh.
hatch, he
No, it's
inched
dark and
backward
all,
to the
but I
balcony.
figured you'd
As
recognize
his hand
me.
grasped the door handle, Luca frowned. A
Boy,
large
looking like
figure
me if I was a
wriggled up
ginger
through the
and
hole.
a cat. Tall, chunky, fucking bearded. Buddy is fucking going. Oh my god. I gotta think of a better voice. What does puberty sound like to... This is like Big with Tom Hanks. That's an old movie. What does puberty Rollo sound like? Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Who are you? Stop right now or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. Whoa, 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 take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rollo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rollo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Uncle? Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it's really you,
The
prove
figure
it.
cocked its head and quit.
Flaming chicken coop, Luca. It's so weird to see him without baby hands, but have the same fucking face. Dumber, still. How?
Luca's
What happened?
jaw dropped.
Oh, when I was running away, I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away.
He peered more closely at the man
What?
standing in front of
Where'd
him.
they take you?
Something
I
about
don't
him
know. They
was
threw a bag over my head.
undeniably
It was cold and it
Rollo.
smelled like a swimming pool.
Only bigger,
I think it was underground lab or
older,
something. They made my
changed.
hands all big. Look. Pretty sweet, huh? I mean, it wouldn't be my first picked superpower, but beggars can't be choosers. Rollo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet too? Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, look, why are you so small?
Rollo proudly
What
presented his
the-
hands to Luca.
Holy Toledo! Well, what'd they do to you? They made me drink some kind of green crud. Goop. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tastes like licorice. Holy fuck.
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the
I
balcony
passed
window.
out and woke up like this. And then I sorta
His
smashed
hand
open
shot
my
up to
cage
his
and
face.
man's got super strength. Oh, you smashed open your cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage. Who are these people? I don't know who did this, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome. Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family. Oh my god, he's right. Maybe you're right. This all seems dangerous. Danger! Ha! Tap, 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 tap. I'll take them all on. Why do you have blue hair all of a sudden? Oh, is this after the goop dyed it? Yes. Maybe. Why are you wearing a hat? I'm very confused. I think this is your hair. I think this was after her hair turned white. Hey, Phyllis, what's up? Ah! Take cover! Did I come in at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is back. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I don't know where else to go. So, you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend?
With a yelp.
No, this is my buddy Rollo. This is your missing friend. One and the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know, this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. I just realized I swapped voices for these two. We'll be the one asking the questions here. That's fair. How'd you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rollo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened? Yeah, but... anything you can say around me, you can say around Rollo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was try to... okay, so this was after she got gooped. My first order of business was to try and salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me, you dumbass. Oh, we get to be back? Okay. Just need to play it cool. Hope no one notices. Hi, Mom. Notices what? Oh, nothing. It was just, come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey. What in the world did you do to your hair? I just kinda felt like change. It wouldn't take forever to grow out. You're the one who said change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart. Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go to work, into work. Why does she call her by... okay. Tonight? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Back.
Ilona tried to put on
He
a smile.
is! Him and that weird cult of personality. You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I don't know exactly how much it means to her. I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough for her to exile her daughter to this Pondak town from Soviet Union. There's no cosmonaut anywhere, or overwhelming existence of getting stabbed in the back for speaking against Stalin himself. This place sucks. These people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains, you'll get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio, bring CDs. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, after 4 hours, that shit starts rocking. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. That's why you're better at talking to plants than people? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. Ha! In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for festival. But none of the people... No moving is hard, honey. Sweetheart. Bien. Galvesai. Compot. Oh! But it doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time.
Other people seem to have that covered for me.
Oh, if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more.
Looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Well, first of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got
flashed
grounded.
a sly grin and tussled
No.
Beck's hair.
I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like the look.
Great. Can we get back to the story now?
The next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial in something worth listening to. Voices. I need to think.
Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr?
Yeah.
I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line.
Patch him through immediately.
One moment.
Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new lead researcher of the deep engineering? Nellie Muldrow seems to be integrating nicely.
At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had a chance to suggest it.
Excellent. You affirm that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor. Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company.
Immediately, sir?
I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We're in the endgame, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir.
No loose ends, sir.
Once she finishes the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all.
Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just for a bit.
Oh?
It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline, and rushing into things has caused some issues in the past.
I see.
Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me.
Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly. You do not have opinions. Of course, sir. Shut up, Bill. You're only a few days away from having everything you've ever dreamed of.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Whoa.
Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they say loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like, actually killing someone? Capital murder. Who was this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Nah, as far as we know, Kerr's the top banana at perennial harvest.
He sounded scared of this founder guy.
So we haven't even Tapia banana in the field. What the hell is my mom caught up in?
Has she talked about the job much? Not really.
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow.
She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessors got loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. It's 2 days away. We won't just come home. That's 2 days away. Won't she just come home after work? The creep on the radio said they were going to hold her until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her. Damn, lady, calm down. Maybe this will help. Your blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome mat from my mom's PH Oriental Day. It shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, there's a reception area, a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has exits marked. Guys.
Beck flicked a large
We have a
sheet
deadline.
of paper out of her pocket and
We have an
slammed it
objective.
on the floor.
We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right? I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist. If you get a clown mask, I'm gonna blow my head off. Oh, hell yeah. What about Grandmama?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement. Chapter 6. The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating
You
a
guys are
plan to
idiots.
infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat, a modern facility equipped with all manner of technology. Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with
All right.
important tasks
Quick
that
recap.
they were suited for.
Rollo,
Luckily,
you're gonna talk to
there's
Roxy.
enough ill will and mistrust toward
Cordially.
Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain.
Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could
Luca,
go
Beck,
bust.
and Rollo rubbed
Me,
their eyes
Cordial
as
is
they exited the
my middle
treehouse.
I think Rollo might
hadn't
canonically
slept
be
at
taller
all
than
that
his sister
night.
now.
There was no time.
Uh-huh.
The festival was to begin in
And
one day.
how do you
And each
plan
had
to
their
explain
assignment.
your new circumstance? Bah, she'll be so happy I'm alive, she won't even notice. And Vic, you're sure Yolma won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands that the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. I
He
guess
winked
they're
vaguely
not
at Rollo's sizable figure.
married fully? Because she said your mother's new job,
Involuntary giggle.
and then she said Nellie. So either she was talking about herself and then her girlfriend, wife? I don't know. I think this is an adopted circumstance. I don't know anymore. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff and Iggy. Oh, Iggy's easy to persuade. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something. Well, Godspeed. Iggy and Tish. It's gonna be hard. Iggy's gonna want something out of it.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Fuck you. Geoff should be... We're stuck in the table. There we go. No. I want to see what the old lady's reading. Foreshadowing.
Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. It doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. Can he really pull through?
I think that's pointing more towards the player at that point, where we keep going back and changing things until we get the circumstances that we want. Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
What can I do you for?
Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest.
Hate's a strong word.
I'm sorry, I mean,
I didn't say it was the wrong word.
gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
You see, I knew you kids were alright.
Great, so you help?
Not a chance.
But give me a good reason I should risk my hide and you aiding and abetting you rascals. And it's Charm.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
Junk.
Junk!
Yeah, love it.
The joy in Jeff's face
Sonny,
turned
I got more
instantly.
junk than the king has copper. Ain't interested. Son of a bitch. Shit.
Yeah,
Looking into
it's
the
all
sullen
shit.
eyes of his
Still ain't
would-be
helping.
accomplice, Luca blurted
Ain't that
out the
some
first
shit?
word that came to mind.
Fire!
Crooked. Oh, wait, yeah. Crooked.
Yeah,
They're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out, another comes scurrying along to take its place. God damn, you suck.
Luca
Fight.
wasn't ready to get. He shouted out again.
I done enough fighting for one lifetime and more than my share of floozing. Time's come to hang up the gloves. Hi. What'd you say? Go ahead and hide them. Let a bunch of kids go do what needs to be done. We're not afraid. Say what you will about old Jeff, and they'll do, but you'll never hear him say, I hid
Jeff's
from nothing.
brow perked up. Sensing some traction,
What was
Luca
it you
carried on
kids
with
need?
vigor.
A disguise. I've got just the thing.
Jeff's
While we're
scowl
at it,
faded with a
A
sigh.
crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. Put it on my tab.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
No. Swing by first thing in the morning. Crate. Free milk crate. Now I gotta find fucking Iggy. Where would they be?
Luca offered out
Where
his
would
open
Iggy
hand to
be?
seal
Where
the
would
deal.
Iggy be?
With a
Where
firm
would Iggy
and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Iggy would be... I didn't push him into the goop, so I doubt he's gonna be anywhere in that area. Iggy, 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 Iggy. No, Iggy. I want to bug her. She's reading her book. Would you bug the old lady every 5 minutes? Yeah, but the old lady is like, will not look up for shit, so. Ooh, let me go up the stairs. Hey, perfect. Hey, bitch. Hey, bitch. Look who it is. Luca, are you trying to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out. We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other. You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda strange. You know? Things have been weird around here.
Iggy raised an
So I'm offering
eyebrow
you a
suspiciously.
truce and asking for your help. What do you say we break our hostilities, at least for now? We do like
Iggy
breaking
gave a
things,
reluctant shrug.
even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ. More than usual? My, Luca Van Horn. I'm impressed. And after all this is done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime. Fine. But not because we want to see crappy treehouse. I just like to cause chaos.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
Did you hear that, Tish? He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
Iggy glanced over to Tish,
I've
who nodded
never
in agreement.
expected this day to come. How wonderful. She spoke.
With a quick nod, Luca was off. Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile. A single tear ran down Tish's cheek. Chapter 7. Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation
Of being
takes
6'3"?
something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. "We are locked and loaded on my end." And Rollo, after a
That's
lengthy
bullshit right
confession,
there.
managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the
Is
night
he
to avoid
dressed up
attracting attention.
as Walt? Or not Walt.
Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to
Flanders.
breach Perennial Harvest.
Oh, yeah. Stay calm, Rollo. You can do
The
this.
outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe,
That's your
90%
delivery.
confidence.
Delivery?
Rollo took
I don't
a
have
few
anything on my
vigorous
notes about a
breaths
delivery.
and shook
One
out
moment.
his arms.
I'm sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right, That's because this goes directly to the founder. Yes, that big kept secret. You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off records. Our harvest
He had to
awaits and
think
stuff.
quick.
Our harvest
Sighed, adjusting his
awaits.
tool belt.
Package here for the founder. Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check. This goes directly to the founder. I don't have
With
time
a
to
stroke
fill
of
you.
his mustache,
Oh, I
Rollo
see. If you
proceeded
could
into
just
the
complete this
Perennial
form.
Harvest headquarters.
Every time with the forms. If you look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, it's your funeral. So, what'd you say your name was again?
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
Our harvest awaits, sir. That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir.
Rollo interrupted
our
with
harvest
urgency
awaits.
in his voice.
Will you light the candle, Tish? Yep. Suck on this, perennial ham fists. Where did I find rockets? What was that?
Rollo panicked.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do. I should check on that noise. Come on! Just buzz me in already. Okay.
The distraction
That was
was
close.
enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Oh, I got 2 of us in there. Or harvest the wits?
The clipboard
Hey, I
fumbled
figure-
around in a frenzy.
When in doubt, just stick with the classics.
That was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep. Deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with back. In case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Look at the founder's office. Water. That's odd. Not even any cups for the water. Oh, this is just a fucking maze. This is horrible. Do I not have like a map or anything? Oh fuck. Well, Solomon? Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. You okay? No, I'm just certainly not. Some strange people grabbed me and. Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how'd you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and then they ran.
Solomon
When they
stopped
were
his
distracted, I
tracks.
ran. Dang! Oh, you lying bastard! Dang. Okay, we should stick with me. You've got a plan.
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face.
Oui?
His words rushed out.
Yeah, Roland
dramatically.
Becker had deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got something to do first. And when we're running, did you happen to see door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that
Solomon's
office.
facade briefly
Now
faltered.
that you mention that, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way. Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is! Fuck you, Solomon. So it is. Pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate. Locked.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that. Let's just wait a minute.
Luca tried the handle.
What are you doing?
Solomon leaned forward to
That
examine the
would have killed
mechanism.
you, lady. I don't think that... Oh wait, no, he was Australian. I don't think that sort of funny business is... I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to,
Smiled and looked at
but
his
I like
watch.
Howdy. How'd you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
She mined a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Oh, there's a photo of them all. Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a
The
control
light on the
panel.
keypad changed from red to green.
Great timing. We're stuck behind a locked door marked 24601. We need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? So we should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend Solomon.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password. How would I know about that? How did you just guess that? If he says, I'll know, or like fruition, or a hunch, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, it's an absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before.
Luca picked out his best guess. Underground secrets.
It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password.
The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers
Right,
glowed
Solomon?
on a black background.
Right? Or they're thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves. Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck. Solo, I think that should do it. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle. Doors open, Luca. You never fail to impress. What is that slippery loud even doing down there?
Solomon's
We
jaw
have a friend whose
clenched into
mom's
a
in trouble. We're getting her
half-smile.
out. I see. Okay, Luca, I think you're close. Next door is marked 13806.
24601.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Solomon, you dickhead. Crap, you got company. Luca, must go faster. 1 second, I can't think of all this noise. Oh, here it is. 13806. Go, go, go.
Once again, Luca scrutinized
Curse
the
these
numbers on the
fumbling
screen.
hands. My apologies,
In that
Luca.
moment of distraction,
Don't beat yourself up. I know you're trying to
Solomon
help.
reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Lying little shit. Oh my fucking... Oh, it's only 2 clipboards. I thought it was gonna be a train. Aw, man. No water cups. Rollo!
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in. You could turn off the alarms. They're trapped. That, my dears, is a dead end. There's nowhere to run. Rollo, where are you? Are you okay?
Mr. Kerr
Yeah, I
approached
think
with
we
a
lost him.
sneer and spoke into his
Making our way
walkie-talkie.
back to Nella's office. Oh my
With
god.
self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
Genius. Okay, you two rabble rousers are coming with us. Nah. Oh, damn! Make a break for it. Oh, I thought she kicked him in the dick. That little shit just kicked me? Don't just stand there after them. I thought she kicked him in the dick, honestly. Okay, I think that worked. Rotzi and Fitz gave him Okay, I think that worked. Rotzi and Fitz have him on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. I'm trying to give Solomon a mix between, like, this facade voice and his normal voice. Like the founder voice and a mix between, like, oh, I'm just an innocent little baby. Oh, no, oh, no. How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nella's office now. Ma! Honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you were happy. I finally used the young chemist lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who's your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a Ghostbutt?
I had me a growth speed. No, that's not possible. Well, compound they discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest Liquimine, Time Goop. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. Time Goop. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. The harvest of the Source infused small amounts of Tempest Liquimine into the product. It worked wonders, directly accelerating plant growth. Crops would be already harvested in a fraction of the time, but it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess and succeed where Valentine failed. The Tempest Liquimine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself, volatile by its very nature. So, the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. It's oobleck. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing Tempest Liquimine by reliably manipulating the organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right? Know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and... now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyways. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured... oh, it sounds like Dr. Prescott figured out to cut cold feet and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had consisted that possibility, sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott's dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. That's why we gotta get you out of here. I just... like, now.
Nellie sighed.
Wait, the vial. I finally saw the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Dr. Kerr picked it up before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we got Dr. Modwell heading our way out. Roger that, be careful. Alright, everything's on track. What's your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when we get there. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Okay, with that, I'm going to leave this episode here. I want to thank everyone so much for watching. If you like the mega episodes, let me know. I don't know if I'll do that for everything. The last time we did mega episodes was for Doom Eternal. But yeah, I want to thank everyone so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it. Tell me why you didn't like it in the comments. If you're new here, please subscribe, check out the Discord, there will be a link in the description, and I will see you all next time. I'm not screaming, it's like 2 in the morning.